There's good news and bad news. The bad news is we're out of food. The good news is the whole town is here. Many of you know that the original design for the library called for a facility of around 12,000 square feet. But budgetary constraints meant that only 6,000 square feet could be built some 23 years ago. Over the years, there have been several attempts to expand the library, both in 2002 and 2008-09. Those boards worked very hard to realize the dream, but alas, circumstances did not allow it to happen until now. The dedication and effort of those previous boards was instrumental to the success we see today. I would ask all the previous library trustees present, and I know there are some here, to please raise your hand so that we might recognize your dedication and effort on behalf of the library.
I remember one particular meeting back in the fall of 2013. It was after Alan Lichter had passed, and we were trying to figure out, are we going to go ahead with this? And if we go ahead with this, what is it going to be? And there was uniformity and absolute consensus that we were going to throw long, that we weren't going to do something halfway, that we were going to throw long. But even then, I had no idea that it would end up being this, and I'm just so thrilled to be part of it. And this is a great community, and it's why we live here. So thank you all very much.
When you see your children and your children's children enjoying this facility, our little community of just over 5,000 people, what an awesome thing we have done. Thank you.
When we first decided to go all in to expand the library, we had the daunting tasks of deciding what was needed and then how to pay for it. Many of you participated in our surveys and focus groups to arrive at a consensus as to what we needed. As you know, we made the commitment to do as much of the funding from private and non-local sources as possible. That seemed to be a Herculean task, given that we set an initial budget of $3.5 million. From the moment we had committed ourselves to raising the money, we had a wonderful partner and supporter in the Friends of the Orcas Island Library organization. Without hesitation, the Friends immediately pledged $100,000 of money that they had assembled through years of books and merchandise sales, money hard earned. It wasn't just the money. It was the Friends' enthusiasm. You helped give us the sense that it could be done.
I just want to thank all of you who spent the time and effort to pull this project together. This library will be the cornerstone of Orcas and East Sound, and I think we need to continue to look at infrastructure, may it be the school or some of our road improvements, to really bring us so we're set for the next 20 years. So it's been an honor to be part of this, and what you're not mentioning is that was lodging tax money, so that's also tourists who come to our community who pay an extra tax, which helps build infrastructure in our community. So again, thank you for letting me be part of this process and for the great building you've built.
As a firm, while everybody else in our industry has been trying to specialize in one project type or market, we've resisted that. Instead, we try to specialize in 3 categories of project types: those that created opportunities for learning and literacy, those that promote social services and cultural connections, and those that make a sustainable contribution to the environment. Those that positively affect the head, the heart, and the earth. Thank you. This is one of those projects, and it really hits on all 3 levels. It's obviously a place for learning and literacy, but this library also serves as a resource for some of the island's social services providers, and is one of the cultural connectors for residents and visitors alike. And it's designed and constructed using environmentally conscious materials and systems, with a focus on indoor-outdoor connections to showcase the beauty of this magnificent place. I wanted to thank you again for trusting us with this incredible opportunity to serve the Orcas Island community. We look forward to others. Thank you very much.
There were hundreds of design decisions to be made. These things were all accomplished with our basic team of Phil and the staff, Liz Leroy and the architects, trustee members, and some very special volunteers without whom it could not have happened. On the fundraising team, we were blessed to have Joe Cohen. Thank you, Joe. On the design team, architect David Cal devoted hundreds of volunteer hours. Thank you, David, for helping us refine our designs, helping us understand the interplay of texture, color, and light with wood, steel, and glass. I mean, it was really a great opportunity for us to learn. I would like to read for you the resolution passed by the Board of Trustees in this regard. Orcas Island Library District Resolution Number 1-2017. Whereas the Board wishes to acknowledge the Henningsen family's indelible relationship with the library over many years, including Bob's service as a library trustee from 1997 to 2004, establishment and support of several endowment funds held by the Orcas Island Community Foundation for the benefit of the library, Bob and Phyllis's donation of Library Park to San Juan County in 1997 as a quiet space for reading and reflection and as a community gateway to the library, and through its permanent monument displaying the Bill of Rights as a reminder of American citizens' constitutional rights. Numerous contributions to planning and financial support of repeated efforts toward a needed expansion of the library building, passionate commitment to early childhood literacy, lifelong learning, and intellectual freedom through participation in and financial support of several community organizations, donation of major funding by the Robert and Phyllis Henningsen Living Trust toward the library expansion project completed in June of 2017, strong participation and interest in the library's funding efforts by Jeff and Ted, provision of a parcel adjacent to the library for use during the construction project, resulting in major cost savings. Therefore, let it be hereby resolved that the newly expanded portion of the library will be named the Henningsen Family Wing.
We are all happy to see this project come to fruition under the tireless effort and leadership of Phil Heikkinen and the board, and through the generous contributions of our community. Thank you all for coming here today to celebrate together the dedication of our expanded library.